Nintendo is definitely the company that is the hardest to predict out of the big three. Sometimes they come into E3 and completely stink up the joint with games no one asked for, underwhelming reveals, or a straight up lack of support for an entire platform. Other times, they blow the competition away like only they can, with huge announcements of games featuring their unparalleled lineup of first-party IP. Over the course of these E3 videos on my channel, I've been talking a lot about expectations, and with Nintendo, my expectations were pretty low. They already came out and confirmed that their E3 show would focus on 2017 releases, and on top of that, they're already in a great position when it comes to Switch hardware sales. They don't exactly need to come out and have a killer E3 because the thing is still sold out as we speak. Now, I'm not about to say that Nintendo's 25-minute show was the most mind-blowing thing I've ever seen, but for an E3 that has been relatively lacking when it comes to surprise announcements, Nintendo actually delivered in that regard. While their focus at E3 was in fact on 2017 games like Fire Emblem, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Splatoon 2, ARMS, the Breath of the Wild DLC, and the likely Game of the Year, Super Mario Odyssey, we actually ended up getting a bunch of 2018 games announced. The new Kirby game was announced, and it seems to revolve around recruiting other partners to play alongside with. Goodfeel also has another entry in their epic arts and crafts saga with the new Yoshi game, which follows Kirby's Epic Yarn and Yoshi's Woolly World. This time, the theme is cardboard. But the star of Nintendo's E3 presentation was the big return of one of their greatest franchises. There are few things in this world that can get me to react like this from the sight of a logo alone. After 10 long years, Metroid Prime is back. The game will not be made by Retro Studios, but instead series producer Kensuke Tanabe and a quote-unquote talented new development team. To this day, I consider Metroid Prime one of the greatest games ever made, and I hold the Metroid franchise in general to the highest regard, alongside Mario and Zelda. So that is why the announcement of a new Metroid Prime for the Switch has me so excited. It's literally a dream come true. But Nintendo didn't stop there. Later in the day, another Metroid title was announced for the 3DS. Titled Metroid: Samus Returns, the game is in 2.5D and based on Metroid 2. I think it looks great. And it's out in September. 2 separate Metroid titles available for 2 different Nintendo platforms. Now that is something I never thought would happen again. So overall, I was happy with Nintendo showing at E3 this year. Of course, the surprise Metroid announcements completely blew me away, but I barely even talked about Super Mario Odyssey in this video, which also looked absolutely incredible. I loved everything I saw, from the bizarre visuals, to the snappy movement, to throwing your hat and taking control of a T-Rex. Speaking of taking control, if you're watching this video, I will have had some hands-on time with the Super Mario Odyssey E3 demo. So check out my channel for all the footage I recorded of the game, along with my added commentary. For more E3 2017 related content, please hit that like and subscribe button, because as more and more gameplay footage comes out on the show floor, so too do I have more and more ideas for awesome videos. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and take care.